Let's paint an eye with watercolor. First, I will start by drawing a simple sketch. Then I will move to painting with watercolor, and I will start by covering the area around the eye with a very light mix of yellow ochre, alizarin crimson, and Prussian blue. You can pick other colors, but this is my ordinary mix for skin tone. Yellow ochre, some pinkish color, it can be carmine or something like ruby, and some blue or purple color. Normally I also use lavender for this purpose. While the surface is wet, I add some darker areas on the eyelids. I will also add some darker areas below the eye and some more blue shade. To create this darker skin color, you can add sepia to your mix or, for example, Payne's Gray. I'm using brush number 6 by Silver Brush with a very pointy end, which allows me to paint almost any detail in this painting. You can find a link to the brush in the description. Then I'm moving to painting the inside of the eye with a very light mix of Prussian blue and Payne's Gray. It is better to wait until the area around the eye will get fully dry. Otherwise, the colors can blend. I add some reddish color in the both corners of the eyes while the surface is wet. So this color would blend with the gray shade that I used before. And I start painting the colored area of the eye using the mix of Prussian blue and Payne's Gray. It has more density, so less water, and more pigment. Don't forget to leave some white areas as a highlight. Somewhere I can add pure blue color to make the eyes look more shiny and bright. And some darker color on the upper part of the eye as a shadow from the eyelid. Somewhere the colors blend and I'm just lifting the color with a dry and clean brush. And I move to painting the pupil with a Payne's Gray color, very dense, so not much water. And I also leave some white areas as highlights on the pupil. On top of this first layer, I will add some darker color, also mix of Prussian blue and Payne's gray. Just make sure that you still leave some light areas so your eye had different shades and gradients inside. I will also add this mix of alizarin, Payne's gray and yellow ochre, basically the same mix that we used for the corner of the eyes, but more dense and with wet on dry technique. I will add this darker color at the bottom of the eye. Also, I can add some light mix of Payne's gray and Prussian blue to the main area of the eye. And now I can move to increasing the contrasts on the eyelids and in the corner of the eyes, under the eye. Now I can move to painting the eyebrows, which almost is the final step of the painting. And I will use mix of Prussian blue and Payne's gray, making these colors somewhere lighter and somewhere darker, and creating this hair of the brows with very light brush strokes. Once I'm done with eyebrows, I will add some darker areas around the eye to make it look more realistic. And now it's time for the final details. I'm painting the eyelashes using brush number 2. And I also will add some darker areas on the colored area of the eye, and it will help me to increase these contrasts between the light areas and dark areas. When I'm painting the eyelashes, I'm using brush strokes with a very tip of the brush and directions going around the eye, so they shouldn't be like straight, they are curvy, and I'm trying to repeat this shape with my brush. And we are basically done. I will add some darker hair to the eyebrows, and that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope that you like this tutorial. Please subscribe to my channel if you like painting, and let me know what would you like to paint next.